be a part of the party. We're gonna talk this hour about the outside, right? Because the weather's starting to get warmer and we wanna get outside and we wanna enjoy, maybe it's our patio, our deck, our lanai. Well, we've got a Today Special coming up for you that is literally going to blow your mind because it is the most beautiful, exclusive indoor-outdoor rug from Oasis. And this is the same company, the same manufacturers that bring you all those high-end, leading, large manufacturing rug companies. We've got it for you, a couple different color choices, and this is reversible. So one side will have the lighter shade with the darker accents, and then the other side will have the darker shade with the lighter accents. We've got a 5x7, we've got a 7x10, and we also have a round. You can literally wash these. So they're stain repellent and they are UV protected, and we're gonna show that to you. Kind of how you'll use it. They're really soft too. I can't wait to sit down and show those to you. So in just a few moments, we are gonna showcase that to you. But besides that, you're getting outside. We've got a lot of fun things that we're gonna help you kind of spruce up your garden. And the first thing that we have for you is from Wind and Weather. And Wind and Weather really is the premier company, bringing you kind of those beautiful, unique, artistic pieces for your outdoor escape. So let's take a look at the solar globes that are with a flower stake. So these are totally solar paneled. We've got two different sizes, one that stands 60 inches tall, one that stands about 40 inches tall, and these are gonna have a 3D stargazing effect. We do have it on a clearance price. You can pick up the small for $39.99. You can pick up the large for $49.99. FlexPay is available on both of them. I'd love to introduce to you our garden expert, Miss Carrie Mobley.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. These are really, it's in my favorite color. I love this style of flower.
Right.
I love this whole idea of the 3D escape or 3D stargazing effect, and they're blue.
Oh, they're so pretty.
They're so pretty.
Well, and I love that you mentioned Wind and Weather because Wind and Weather has been around since 1976, and they are known for high quality pieces that can handle the elements. So these are meant to be outside. They're designed, engineered to handle the wind and the weather. And so what is really special about this, other than this just beautiful whimsical look, is that at night when the sun goes down, you're going to get this stargazing feature about this. And the way they do it is pretty technologically savvy. They take and they intertwine, layered upon each other, even like a centimeter by a centimeter, these layers of metal. And then when they do that, what it does is it makes it look like you're staring into you know, that night sky. So here you can see how pretty it is during the day. You get those nice, you know, iridescent look on the blue, and then beautiful, beautiful at night. But it's that pop of color during the day, and it's so special. And again, maybe not everybody has a green thumb. I happen to be a gardener, but this is what's so special about it. Check out how really unique this is. And, you know, it's just that piece of personality in your yard, and then you can have a flower even if you don't have a green thumb.
Well, I was also thinking your flowers may look good during the day, but when the night and sky comes down, like nobody sees all the work and the effort that you put in, but these will give that beautiful kind of stargazing, moonlit effect that are totally solar powered, so you don't have to wire these into the ground. You can pick them up and move. How's the installation? What do I do when I get these home, Carrie?
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous, you know? I mean, it's on a stake, and again, like you had mentioned, the larger one, by the way, these are $10 off, and what a great deal.
It's a savings.
The large one is about 60 inches tall, and the small one is about 40 inches tall. And so basically, these are your stakes right here. They just have those little pointy edges, and so you can pop them right in to any space in your garden. You can even put them into a flower pot. So the installation is, you know, pretty easy, very, very easy. But really, I mean, it's just, you know, we've been waiting for months to get outside, and I personally like to have those really unique touches that, I'll be honest, I guarantee none of you have ever seen anything like this before, and I just love to have those unique pieces that are both during the day gorgeous and at night.
And you can adjust the height on them, which I also love, so you're two different sizes. Now the solar panel is really discreet. I honestly didn't see it. I had to like search for it because it's on the back side, but the floral kind of bloom, you know, hides it, which is really cool. So powered by the sun, and then at night, that little bulb in the center will kind of have this like stargazing effect.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're in the middle of a meteor shower. That's the way that 3D design looks. And again, it's very cool. It's very technologically savvy.
And what are these made of?
They're metal and glass. And then of course we've got the metal pole. This is all painted, really gonna handle the elements well. I live in Florida, so for me, I typically like to take just a clear coat of spray, like some rust spray, and put it on, just to make it last even longer. But you have to, you know, take into consideration, in Florida, we either have, you know, 360 days of bright, bright sun, or hurricanes. So, you know, my elements might not be what yours are, but these are, again, it's wind and weather, so they're meant to be outside. They really can handle those elements.
And look at the shades of the blues and the greens. Some of them have a little bit of yellows and purples. You're saving today. It is a clearance price, although it's not a final sale. So if you get these home and they don't stand up to what you expected them to be, just send them back within 30 days. But if you want to choose one of each, you're going to save $20 on that today and take advantage of FlexPay.
Ooh,
the large,
to pair them together.
To pair them together. The large is 60 inches. The small that we're calling is 40 inches. And Carrie always brings in the most adorable things, super unique from Wind and Weather. So thank you for bringing these in,
I'll be here all day.
All right. Well, we're going to continue on with our garden party. So if maybe you thought, yeah, I don't have that big of a, you know, that great of a green thumb, you can get these, but we're also going to help you get the perfect gorgeous landscape with color and daylilies. This is from Leaf and Petal Designs, and Leaf and Petal Designs is a premium company that really takes out all the guesswork. So they have created and put together the most perfect pairs and perfect colors so that you are gonna have no problem getting blooms like this. What you're seeing today is a 4-piece Breeder's Choice Daylily set. It is on free shipping and handling, and you're getting 4 different colorways for gorgeous, big, rich daylily blooms. We're gonna talk to Rochelle Grayer, who is joining us, and she is a gardening expert and a brand ambassador for Leaf and Petal, because to be honest with you, Rochelle, I need a little help in the backyard. So I have to say, if I were to see these in somebody's yards, I would think,
can I do that?
Can I do that? I don't know.
You can I? This is so easy. Honestly, this and the salvia, which we're gonna have in a few minutes, are literally like 2 of the easiest plants you can possibly grow, because you literally cannot kill these. You can't go wrong. I mean, and they grow. They grow in the sun and the shade, but both of these plants will do particularly well in the sun. They will do particularly well in areas where maybe you don't have quite as much water, so like a xeriscape. So, and if you forget to water them, daylilies, I mean, you have to try hard to kill these, to be honest. Same goes for the salvia. They are easy, easy, easy.
And so I can't believe that for $19.95, you're not choosing which color you want. You're getting all 4 is coming to you. So one, and I don't know the proper names. I'm sure I could read them.
Yeah, but this one's called Big Time Happy.
I was gonna guess, because Happy just says to me yellow. Right? I love that yellow.
And then this is the Magic Amethyst.
Okay.
This nice little pink color. And then this is our Red Razzmatazz. And then this one that's peachy colored is called Collier.
Okay, so when I get these home, obviously this is the end goal. What do I do when I get them home?
So when you get them, they're gonna come in a box, and each one will be individually wrapped, and they're gonna look kind of like this. They may or may not have this green
like the starter
thing at the top. It'll have a little bit of something, and honestly, you cannot go wrong with these, because even if so you're gonna want to obviously plant it so the green goes up.
Okay.
But even if you don't have the green, so you can see in the picture there, sometimes they don't really have a huge bit of green like this. If you accidentally plant them upside down, these are so easy, they'll be fine still.
I love it, no brainer.
No brainer.
Yeah.
Just plant it in the dirt. We're gonna put it in a container here, but you can absolutely put it in the ground. In the ground.
Or you can use it as potted.
Potted.
Now, can this be an indoor or outdoor, or do you prefer outdoor?
This is gonna wanna be outdoors. And these are hardy, so I mean, literally, just have those greens sticking right out. If you forget anything I've just said to you, you're gonna have this little brochure.
I like how she looks at me. Can you forget anything I say? Yes, because they're just so pretty. I'd be like, yes.
You got this, yes. This will remind you, this will tell you exactly how to plant it, where to plant it, how to take care of it. And if you have any problems, these are perennials. All of Leaf and Petal perennials come with a 1-year warranty. So if you get it and for whatever reason it doesn't come back, or you have a problem or question, anything,
tell everybody what is a perennial. If somebody is like, hey, listen, I'd love to be a gardener, but I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, so there's perennials and annuals. That's what we talk about all the time, perennials and annuals. Perennials are gonna come back year in and year out. And in fact, these are particularly interesting because unlike some perennials, they'll get bigger. Daylilies actually will continue to, if you see these little bulbs here, they're gonna continue to make new ones.
Oh.
They'll even send out runners to make new ones. So you're gonna have more and more and more over time. Yeah, and you can split them. And so this is not like just this. Like in a few years, you're gonna have a lot more than these.
And so for $19.95 year after year after year, they're just gonna get better and better. And remember,
you can share them. I love sharing mine. I literally just dug out 2 wheelbarrows full. I haven't split them in like 5 or 6 years, so unbelievable. I texted all my girlfriends. I'm like, come get daylilies at the top of my driveway. Help yourself.
And you could do that the same way. So what Leaf and Petal has done is not only they're going to give you all 4, so you're getting all the colors you see here in those individual bulbs, but they ship them to you when it's ideal for where you are located. So depending on where you are in the country, they've taken out all the guesswork.
And we're shipping everything right now.
Perfect.
So everybody is in a shipping time right now. So as of the 6th of May, we're shipping all through the country. So if you order now, they're gonna ship right away. And
you had mentioned earlier, which I think really is key, which first off, the perennials, so they're gonna come back every year. You're always gonna get for a small price tag of $19.95, but also that these are hardy, these are tough.
These are really tough.
The conditions in the area, like what if you have bad soil or you don't always get proper sunlight or you forget to, water them?
You do wanna put these in the sun. They're gonna be happier in the sun, but they will be okay if you have some shade. That's okay. They'll just bloom better. These are a plant that are gonna bloom. These blooms, they're called daylilies for a reason, because every bloom is new every day. So they last one day, they come and they go. So they're constantly throwing out these new blooms. And these bloom all through like the mid to late summer. So this is something, I always think of that as like a really tough time of year. We have all of this stuff blooming right now, all the spring stuff, all the bulbs and all that. And then we get stuff that's really, like all the fall colors and stuff. And so the fall is always really easy when it cools off. Sometimes it's hard to get the garden looking really beautiful with lots of blooms in that heat of the summertime. This is one of those plants that's gonna hang in there and hang tough for you and like really give you all the flowers and all of that.
And how tall can they grow?
So these are gonna get, well, you can see what they are here. They're gonna get a few feet, really. Wow. And they have this nice grassy foliage, which I love. It looks so
I was just looking at that. I was looking at the bottom going, did we add that? But no, it has these beautiful sprays of green beneath them.
Like, not grass, but these long.
Like thin leaves.
Thin leaves, kind of a little spiky. And these are great, to be honest, like with something in front of them. These are a good kind of mid to back sort of thing. If you have some shrubs, you could have those in the back, but these will be a good height. So like, the salvia that's coming up would be great in front of them because they're shorter, and these are a little bit taller. They're really pretty.
So don't forget, you guys, we have them on sale. They're $19.95, free shipping and handling. You get the yellow, that beautiful blush, that peachy orange, and that fuchsia. You're gonna get them sent to you right away. You'll plant them, and you'll enjoy them all summer long.
You'll have blooms this year.
And what about will I maybe see some little butterflies or hummingbirds or anything to visit my blooms?
They love these.
Perfect. Love that, love that. So these hardy plants, as gorgeous as they are, we really are excited for those of you that are picking that up, because we trust Leaf and Petal when it comes to our gorgeous blooms. Now, we have a lot of exciting things coming here at HSN, and guess who's back? Our favorite neighbors, Brent and Josh, the Beekman boys. They're back at HSN on Wednesday with their goat milk soaps, skincare, and a today's special. Plus, there might be a few furry friends too. So I hope you join us on Wednesday. We always have such a great time with them, and we really encourage all of our neighbors to call in. If you've loved the goat milk difference, which my whole family is obsessed with the goat milk difference, we're gonna have a lot for you. You can go to hsn.com, see their full assortment of Beacon 1802, but I hope you join us on Wednesday for that fun when Josh and Brent are back. Now, we were just showing you those beautiful daylilies, and we mentioned the height. And you had said this would be great to have something maybe just in front of them. So we've kind of complemented the salvias. These have only been on air, I think, one other time. So second opportunity to be able to pick these up. Free shipping and handling. And you are getting a 3-piece collection. So this is exactly how they'll eventually.
Which I love, by the way.
Tell me why.
When you're planting a garden, if you just plant one of something,
That's true.
It's really hard a lot of times to see it, unless it's like a shrub or something. Like there are plants that are plenty big enough for you to see them in the landscape, but something like this, a lot of perennials, you really do want to plant at least 3 so that you get enough of an impact that you really notice them. So I tend to clump things like this. Like I make a little triangle when I plant them, and so I would put these in front of like the daylilies or something bigger like that. But these will go in the same type of place that those daylilies will want to go.
So they can share the same space, which is nice.
Yes, because both of these plants will do really well in poor soil. Both of these plants will do really well in full sun, kind of that really inhospitable sort of place in your garden where a lot of other things are like,
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here because it's too hot and dry.
Which, I mean, and I mentioned it to you earlier, just, you know, you might be forgetful. You might not really remember to care for them properly. So these are going to kind of withstand.
These are tough. Honestly, these two plants are like the two toughest plants we offer. And the other thing that's really nice about these, so if you've grown salvia before, these are, first of all, a little bit shorter than the normal salvia, but these are our rose salvia. So the color of these is a little different. You can see it's kind of a light purple, rosy color. And in fact, when you get them home and they're growing for you, they look a little more purple here on TV than they do in real life.
So they're a little more pinky?
They're a little more pink.
Okay.
And before they bloom out, the buds, they're actually almost like a burgundy color.
Oh,
so they're really pretty, which is different for salvia because salvias are normally blues and purples. So this is a pretty rose color. So they're really unique. And the other thing is these truly are, if you look at these blooms, salvia are known for their long, skinny blooms, but they're not known for being particularly fat and chubby like these. These are really kind of thick, chubby, so they're big and impactful, which is really different for salvia too. So these are a really special variety that are just, they're more eye-catching, really. These also will not need to be, so salvia is also notorious for, it blooms out once and then a lot of them like won't bloom again unless you chop them back. You can do that with these. They'll like that, but you don't have to. They're gonna keep going for you even if you don't do the mid-season chop. So they're a little less maintenance than the other ones. So,
and I think we're all really, really busy. We want we forget, and we want something.
You just don't have time.
You don't have time, or
like,
maybe the conditions and the climate just really isn't that friendly to the things that you want to see visually pleasing in your yards. This is a great way to be able to get 3 today. We do have it on free shipping and handling, and we're gonna send them out right away because Leaf and Petal's like, okay, now is the time. If you want to get that beautiful summer season, that summer bloom, this is it. These are also perennials as well, so they'll come back every year.
And so they also have the 1-year warranty.
Which is awesome, that's great. Now, when we get these sent to us, what do we do? What are we gonna get when we get home?
So this is what it's gonna come in. You'll have the little brochure here in the box, and you'll take that out. You'll have this for your reference.
Which is instructions.
I, by the way, like to just unfold these because these are a full sheet of paper, not like the little tags that you normally get that have no information.
From the nurseries, and I'm clueless.
I put them in a filing cabinet because they're so much easier to keep track of. And you can refer back to them. But this is how it's packaged. So you'll get 3 of them. They're packaged really nice, so they're nice and sturdy. You'll unwrap the plastic, and that's it, basically. You're gonna take it out of the pot. If you want to put it in pots like we have here, you can do that. I personally like salvia in the ground because it is a perennial. It'll come back. If you have it in a pot, you might need to
and they're shorter, so like they can kind of be like closer to the grass line, maybe a little further away from a window because you might have higher bushes behind it, or if you picked up the daylilies.
Or right on the edge of your patio or driveway, or just right on the edges of things. These are gonna really draw in the bees and butterflies and moths and all those lovely pollinators as well. They love salvia. They love the daylilies too, but this is the one that's really, because these have a natural fragrance to them that the pollinators are attracted to. Yeah, so these are really a pollinator-friendly plant.
And is it normal that all the green leaves beneath it, they kind of fill out the space underneath? That's how they grow, which I love.
With the flowers above,
kind of
which is kind of nice too. That's something that we do a lot, that breeders try and breed for, is for foliage kind of at the bottom and then the flowers up above, because sometimes a lot of plants, they'll have the foliage and the flowers mixed together. You can't see the flowers quite as much. So we actually breed for that.
You guys are so smart, so smart. Don't forget, Leaf and Petal actually ships this directly to your door when it is the perfect time, which right now, actually, we'll show you on a map. Everybody's gonna get them, so place your order today.
I just want to point out, even if your time is already passed, like say down here in Florida, so that was the first shipping date was back in March, we're gonna ship them to you now. It is completely fine to plant them now. I just want to make sure that if your shipping date is passed, don't freak out. You can definitely still plant them.
And because we highlighted in not only in the salvias, but the daylilies as well. They are hardy, tough plants. So if you're like, I've kind of wanted to try out gardening, or maybe you don't have a whole lot of space, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. For $29.95, you're getting all 3 that you'll plant in either a pot or in the ground, and then you'll get those wonderful perennial blooms that in this beautiful rosy color. Thank you, Rochelle.
You're welcome.
It's always a pleasure to see you. You bring happy things. You bring fun and fresh.
The night flowers.
Yes, and they're gorgeous. I'm trying to decide where I can put these. That's what I keep thinking about. Nice sunny spot. Okay, you can get those salvias as well as the daylilies. Remember, the daylilies were a yellow and a peach and a pink, and there was a light blush, and they would go perfect behind the salvias, because the salvias are going to be more compact, a little shorter, but they're going to have these beautiful sprays of these rosy lilac-y blooms. And to Rochelle, she was mentioning that they're really hardy. So whether you have tough soil or maybe harsh climates like here in Florida, they're really gonna stand up. Now, here's the thing. We talked about both the daylilies and the salvia going into the ground, or you can pot them. And sometimes you don't always, maybe you live in an area where the HOA says, no, you can't put flowers in the ground, but do you have a beautiful railing or a fence or even a table in your backyard? We're gonna show you the ultimate rail planter from Improvements, completely exclusive to us here at HSN. It's an instant garden without the ground. And you can get depths, and you can get multiple plants in there. You can use this for your herb garden. You can use this for your flowers, maybe your vegetables. You're gonna get beautiful, gorgeous cascading of plants. And we have it on a clearance price of $21.95. This is the lowest price we have ever offered. And today we're doing 3 flexible payments. So $7.32 brings it home. So I love this because I just feel like there's so many nooks and crannies in our area that we're like, you know what, I really wish I could plant something or put something there. And this is a way to be able to do that, even if it's just in the center of your tablescape, which I think is really cool. Dawn Ladd is joining us, and she is coming in to help us understand how this planter is really different and unique from other planters.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Dawn. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Normally, I'm used to seeing you with furry friends, so
I know,
it's nice
and they
to
were
see.
crying. They wanted to come, so I felt very guilty.
But you know what? Nothing but love, TLC for our plants as well,
That's right? That's right. Absolutely. So what's really unique about this rail planter is, you know, you see rail planters every now and then, but you don't see them where they have any drainage. Okay, and I'm going to show you. That's really important when it comes to plants, because you want to make sure that there's drainage in the bottom. Otherwise, you have to get your drill out, and you kind of have to modify it. So you don't want them to have root rot. So there's 4 drainage ports in the bottom of this, and you can see the channel here. That's where it actually sits on your rail. But it is sturdy enough. You can put it on the ground or a table, like you mentioned, Valerie. I mean, it's going to add beauty wherever you put it. But what's really unique about this Ultimate Rail Planter is you see all these little windows here? You have 16 of these windows all the way around. So you know when you use a planter box that goes up against your house, you just have that one side of the plants that's seen. This way, you have 16 windows. So what that means is 360 degrees of your beautiful cascading plants and foliage that you put in here. And what you do is you can put each little plant in all of these little windows, and then you get these little gates, and they just snap in here to hold them in place, just like that. And see, that's not gonna go anywhere. So that's gonna hold them in place. So what that does is that gives you that instant cascading effect. It looks like a high-end nursery.
Because you've changed the height and the dimension of where you're placing the plants and the planters. Is this gonna withstand the weather well?
It will, it absolutely will. And the great thing too is if you do live in a climate where it gets colder, you get frost, you know, a lot longer than we do down here in Florida, you can move this inside. You can just pick it up and move it inside, so you don't have to risk your plants.
I love that.
And sacrifice them. But it really is beautiful, and you can see we've got some samples here. Look how beautiful that is. And that is decorating that fence there. So this can go on top of a balcony. It can go on top of any flat-topped fence.
So like a balcony maybe in an apartment even?
Absolutely, an apartment or a condo. And you know, that's actually gonna give you a little bit of privacy too. Because maybe you have a chair that you wanna sit out and you wanna enjoy things, but you've got a neighbor across that might be a little too interested in what you're doing. So this will give you a little bit more privacy, and it's a fun project to do because it literally, you can get this effect in minutes. you don't have to wait for a season of growth.
Sure.
So, and you know, for some of us, I don't have a lot of patience. I like to get it done and I like it to look good right away.
Enjoy it
and
right
this
away.
just makes it really, really easy. And it's just, it's kind of dummy proof. So even if you're a beginner at gardening, you know, container gardens are so much easier to start with because there's less soil. You don't have that back-breaking digging. You can put all your plants in it on a tabletop. And this takes all the guesswork out for you. This shows you where to place all of those plants. So you can fit up to 19 plants in here. Yes, and I love how, because it is a rail planter and it sits, you know, your plants that are in the top here sit on top of the rail, so that gives them instant height. So you know how you buy a plant, you put it in the ground when you plant it, and you're disappointed because, you know, you bought it in a pot and it stood up higher, and you think, oh, well, that's a little disappointing. So this is actually gonna give you that volume back and that height back. So
I love also that you mentioned getting that instant gratification. Some people don't even have a yard, or maybe a whole yard might be too intimidating, and this is a great place to start because you do get to see kind of the fruits of your labor, and it brings so much beauty to your backyard escape. So maybe it's your fence, maybe it's your deck, maybe it's the the pool deck or the lanai. It's such a gorgeous way just to add that cascading color and that beautiful cascading greenery, and like you were mentioning, just a mention of the highs and lows, interest at kind of our eye level, Dawn. Don't you think that's really nice?
Absolutely. And you know, it adds instant curb appeal. So maybe you're selling your house, maybe you've got company coming over and you just want a little pop of color or some greenery because there's just something missing from that area. This is a very easy way to do it, and this is very well made. It's lightweight but substantial, so this is gonna last year after year.
And how big is it?
It's actually about 24 inches long, and I think 9.5 inches tall, is that right? And then 11 wide?
9.5 inches high, yep, and 11 wide. You got it, girl. You did your homework.
So yeah, well, I'm using these at home, and I actually put one of mine on a very narrow brick wall that I have, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna try this because, you know, could use it.
Yeah.
Stuck it right on there. I have this brick wall hiding my air conditioning unit, and it looks fabulous.
And here, we talked about earlier, maybe like in the center of a picnic table, or maybe you're having outdoor company come over. Because it's got a flat bottom to it, but you're still getting all the trenches, right? You see that flat bottom? It's not tipping over. It's going to stay exactly put, yet you can fill it with just about anything, and really quickly and easily, right?
Yeah, and you can use it just like you would any other container garden, any other plant container, but you have that extra advantage of being able to put it on the rail with the great drainage that most of them do not have, and none of them, you will not see this anywhere else, but you have all these windows and that will hold your little plants in place, 16 of them, so you're going to have that instant effect. Just beautiful. And I mean, here we have an example, you know, of an herb garden. And we have tomatoes. This was from our first airing. We already have tomatoes on that. So simple, so easy. A fun project you can do with the kids or the grandkids. And every time the grandkids come over, they can see how much it's grown and everything. So kind of fun. And then look at the beautiful color on this white fence and the great contrast you have. So many possibilities, and even around the holidays, if you want to use the poinsettia plants, and it's a good thing to get those off the ground away from the pets because those are toxic to the pets, you can put them in there. You don't have to just limit it to the summer and spring.
I love that you have choices. This herb garden is fantastic because that's kind of all the rage, and you don't always have a lot of space, or you don't have like a garden box for your garden in the back. This is already a self kind of contained little herb garden, and you can mix and match everything, and you're gonna get that cascading effect, and you're also gonna be able to see literally the fruits of your labor. And don't forget, we have it on a clearance price for you, so we're saving you today, and you can get it home on 3 interest-free monthly payments. It's $7.32 to get it home. Clearance doesn't mean final sale, so if you want to get this home, try it out, maybe pick up a couple. I guarantee you're going to absolutely love it, but if you don't, you can send it back, no questions asked.
Well, and it's kind of dummy proof, so.
Yeah, it is.
It just takes all the guesswork out, it makes it easy, and adds instant beauty and color.
I think even I can do it, Dawn. So thank you
and me too.
Thank you for inspiring us and giving us something, you know, alternative to having to plant in the ground or a traditional planter. So we're excited to have that here for you. We're also excited because I think maybe Curtis Stone might be coming back soon. Ooh, well, he's got a special message for everybody, so take a listen to this.
I've spent a lifetime in the kitchen all over the world, and I've seen what it takes to make cooking easier, faster, and more simple. You don't need a professional kitchen to be able to cook a delicious meal. With the right kitchen tools, you'll be able to cook, create, and and celebrate.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm-to-skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Coming up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood boil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to set off. I never felt so good. Not trying to deny it. I feel it in my soul.
Hey guys, let's eat.
It's the best boyfriend. I never felt so good.
Think all remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. With HSN, shop by remote.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Available on Apple and Android devices.
Well, for our garden party today, we're going to invite you to come over to your television screen and feast your eyes on the most beautiful indoor-outdoor rug. We have really pulled out all the stops at the perfect time of year to really take that kind of indoor dining experience to your outdoor escape as well. We've got beautiful sizes, beautiful colors from a company called Oasis. And Oasis is the same manufacturers. They're all the leading and largest manufacturers creating those rugs that you see in all those high-end magazines, the ones that you flip through and you say, if only I had the hundreds and hundreds of dollars it would take to get these rugs to my home so I could create that beautiful look. Well, we have them for you with this gorgeous scroll border design. They are soft, they are luscious, they are resistant to the weather, they're resistant to stains, and they're just gonna bring the most beautiful, elegant decor to your outdoor escape or to your indoor. These rugs are also reversible. So what you're seeing on your screen as we kind of pan through, there's actually only 3 color choices. The first color choice that you're looking at is the one that we are calling, that is gonna be the, let me take a look what we see on the screen. Hold on, I'm making sure. We right here?
That's
okay.
dark natural.
Okay, dark natural. So what you're seeing is actually one side is gonna have the black with the light tan, and then on the reverse side, you'll see it's tan with then the black accent. So we've just gone ahead and showed you both sides, completely reversible. This is gonna be your dark natural. Now, which way do you wanna go, Eddie? This way? Sure, why not? Okay, so this is gonna be your light natural, which has actually been the most popular. So it's gonna be kind of like a cocoa color with a nice light tan accent in the scroll, but don't forget, it reverses to what you're seeing over here, which is gonna be the lighter tan with the cocoa scroll. They have borders on them, just like a fine rug. Hold on, let me go ahead. Hey guys, hi, it's really soft and nice on here. Okay, and then over here, come on with me, Eddie. We also have it in the gray black. You guys, this is chic. This is so fantastic. I cannot wait to show you a close-up of this. So this actually has highs and lows of silvers and tans and a little bit of light gray and dark gray, and then you've got that black scroll border. This one's the most limited. Now don't forget, this is one side. It reverses. The other side is going to be where the black is the background, and then that lighter kind of almost, I don't even know how to explain the motif. It's got like highs and lows, almost like heathered gray on the other side. These are high quality, fine rugs, and we've got 3 color choices for you. We also have 3 sizes. You can select the 5x7, which is on sale for $45.95. You can also select what we're calling the 7x10, and that one's really 7 feet 8 inches by 10, and that's gonna be on sale for you for $95.95. And then we have the round, which is gonna be 6 inches in diameter. It's $79.95. All of your choices are available on flexible payments, and they really are substantially gorgeous. The quality is undeniably amazing. And Michelle Verdi is here. Did I say it right, Verdi or Verdi?
Yes, absolutely. Either way. Either way works.
Tomato, tomato?
Tomato, tomato, exactly.
Is a brand ambassador from Oasis, and she's bringing this to us this morning. I have been here just over 3 years, and I have many times wished that we had a product like this. So what a perfect opportunity as a today's special to sort of launch this here, exclusive to us. And I've got to say, these are stunning, Michelle.
Are absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. And you said it perfectly. This is the time of year we're starting to bring our outdoors in, our indoors out, in which you could literally do with this rug, because this rug is basically an indoor rug that serves for your outside all year round, anytime, any place you are in the country, because it is stain resistant, UV resistant, everything. So it's all weather. So it's really this beautiful, gorgeous indoor rug that is virtually indestructible when it's outside. And I love to get down on it because it's just amazing.
I like
when
to sit
you
on the
feel
floor.
it, when you feel it, I mean, it is just beautiful. This is woven fabric, despite the fact that it's polypropylene, which makes it the stain resistant. I know, isn't it incredible? And it's just beautiful. And I know it looks a little confusing with all these colors. You're saying 3 colors? No, I see 6 colors out there. Well, it's because it's reversible. And
so you're getting 2 looks in one.
You're getting 2 looks in one, which is...
that's almost like spending half the price of the price that we have because you're getting 2 rugs.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
That's crazy.
And the price is already incredible. It's insane. It's totally insane. It's amazing. And it's just such a beautiful, stunning piece. You know, when you have rugs to, you know, define a space and also to just completely transform a room and transform a look.
You're adding interest, you're adding color, you're adding dimension. And so one of the things I like that because they're reversible, maybe with the darker background, you get it home and you try it and you say, you know what, this is more of my fall decor. I want to lighten it up because the reverse side has the lighter side. So you get to choose when you get it home, and we are going to ship this directly to your door, which is amazing. So you don't have to rent a truck. You don't have to call anybody. We're going to ship it directly to your door. And don't forget, we have flex pay for you.
It's incredibly light.
And it is lightweight.
It's
now,
one
of the things that I noticed getting kind of down here and close to it is the border. How the seaming on this is so finished.
This is the serge finish that you see on all of your high-end rugs, on all of your super, very, very elegant, very high-end, and that's what you're getting. The detail is just incredible. It really, really is. And these, I mean, like you said, they are sold in all of the high-end magazines, and it's just a wonderful way to transform your home and your outdoors.
I love it. And I love that when you get it home, it's a simple, listen, if something's difficult when you get home for decor, you're kind of like, I don't know. You just roll it out. That's all you do. And then you just make the decision whether you want, which side you want. The one that has the darker background with the lighter scroll, or the lighter scroll with the, the lighter background with the darker scroll, because these are reversible. And you can use these indoor and outdoor. Now, if you get a stain on them, or if somebody spills anything, or you just had a rainstorm or whatever, you just wash them. You take out your garden hose and just wash them.
With a hose.
Which is just
rinses with a hose.
Brilliant.
It's absolutely amazing. So these are the 3 colors that we have. Like you said, we have the light natural, which again, you're seeing 6 different colors is because each one of these colors is reversible. So you have the light natural, which reverses to this color, which should this more like, you know, from the camel to the darker beige. And then you have the dark natural, which on the one side is the black with the beautiful brown scroll on the outside, and then reverses to the lighter side as well. And it's just absolutely stunningly beautiful.
So Eddie, I want to know, can we kind of get I want to get a shot of this right here, because if you love the idea of having the black background, remember, it reverses to a lighter shade. You're really trying to decide, are the colors in your indoor-outdoor area, do they have those warm brown tones, or do they have kind of more of that shabby chic, that kind of gray design? Because don't forget, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to do this, on the reverse, okay, do you see how it went from being the main dominant color being black with the lighter scroll, then the scroll becomes the black accent. So that's just kind of to help you decide whether or not you want maybe And here, I just love
crawling on the floor with you, Valerie.
You know
I mean,
what?
Isn't
Listen,
this awesome? It really, really is. It's so
I'm just gonna lay down here.
comfortable. They are.
I mean,
They're
surprisingly enough,
it's amazing how
a lot of
soft they are.
outdoor rugs can sometimes be really itchy and scratchy.
Yes.
This is really soft, and I like the ease of the fact that not only do you have a choice on the size, but you can choose a round rug. It's very rare to find a round rug, and this is going to be 6 feet in diameter.
Yes.
So that could be where you put, you know, normal size coffee table,
a perfect size,
or dining
your perfect
table.
round dining table. You know, and if you have children, if you have grandchildren, if you have pets, they literally can't destroy this rug. You know, I have one of these underneath my table at home, inside. You know, my kids, I have spent more time on the floor cleaning up the food. I don't know how they're not malnourished, because half the food doesn't end up in their mouths. It's on the floor. It doesn't matter. I can take this, rinse it with the garden hose, and it's completely clean. Nothing stains it. Absolutely nothing, not even bleach. So if you are in a hot, sunny climate, you know, in Arizona, Florida, anything like that, have this out at your pool all year long. It is not going to fade, because bleach doesn't even fade it. Have it next to your pool. Your chlorine from your pool is not going to destroy this rug. It's not going to do it. So the sun doesn't do it, the chlorine doesn't do it, the bleach doesn't do it. If you have a pet who has an accident on the rug, if you have a child who has an accident on the rug, you can actually bleach it and disinfect it.
Let's show everybody that, because we want, listen, here we get an opportunity to not only bring you these high-end amazing products, but we're making some statements that I know if I were a viewer at home, I'd say, okay, Michelle, you're saying that they're stain resistant. You're saying I can put bleach on them. But is that really true? Do we have to get it home and do that? So what we're gonna actually show you is, you know, kind of like we show you these.
I'm gonna show you the stains.
Okay, do you want to show you the
stains? Yep, exactly.
You know, kind of like when we show you, like in a carpet cleaner or something. Now, is this anything that can rinse out or wash out the fact that these are not gonna, you know, hold the stain?
All it has to do, this is just water. Okay. This is just water. We are gonna rinse this off with water. So, you know, we talk about our kids making a mess. I have friends who make messes at my house, okay? Lots of red wine.
Why does she look at me and give me the wink on that one? I don't know.
Lots of red wine at my house. Here we go. Right there. I would normally be freaking out.
Freaking out, yep.
Freaking out right now, okay? Yep. How about some, I don't know, let's try some barbecue sauce.
Okay, you're good.
Why not? Barbecue sauce.
I'm coming to your house. So far, you got 2 of my favorite food groups.
There you go. Barbecue sauce on there, all right? You'd be freaking out, right? Nope, nope. Brush it off.
Okay.
In the water. Bye-bye. See you later.
Take a little agitation and you get it off, and it's as if the stain just jumps
now, normally,
right off.
all I would have to do is do this at home with my garden hose.
Okay.
That's it.
So and you can see all the stain is just like running off.
Just running right off.
You would probably want to rinse that. You can saturate this. You get them totally wet, right?
Totally saturated and totally wet. Totally wet.
I love that.
I don't know if we can go to the bleach.
I think we're going to show everybody the colors once more, but it is completely stain resistant. So when you have those uh-ohs, when you have those messes, because let's be honest, this is a rug, so it's probably going to be where you're having your beverages, you're having your, you know, for me it'd be like a hot fudge sundae, or a hot dog with like mustard and ketchup, and you have that moment and you're like freaking out, especially if you've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, because these are the same manufacturers that create those high-end rugs.
Yes.
But we're bringing to you the very first Today Special from Oasis, and we brought to you, I think, the perfect color palette.
Absolutely.
Because there isn't a choice that is going to be bad, and this is going to be a good year-round choice, and they are completely reversible.
Yes.
So the first choice that we have, because we have 3 colorways, the first choice is the one we're calling the gray
You know,
black.
and this is the gray is so hot and so on trend right now. It's so high fashion, and that's what you get with this gray black. I mean, it's perfect for any decor. If you have a contemporary decor, if you have something more traditional, something in between, transitional, this is the perfect color for that. You have the black, which is so elegant. Sharp, and so many people, you'd be so concerned with having a black rug in your house, you know? You know, something spills on it, you get, you know, something with bleach, or put this out by your pool and have your chlorine in your pool, you would never think about it. This, you don't have to worry about that. You can have this gorgeous black fashion, high fashion rug out by your pool and not worry about your chlorine from your pool staining this rug.
I also love not only that they do have a soft hand to them, but that they're really malleable.
Yes.
Like they're easy to pick up and move.
Yes.
They're not stiff.
Yes.
And my personal favorite is gonna be this gray, and I'll tell you why. Because when it's on the lighter gray side, you actually have shades of like a lighter ivory, you have some tans, you have some darker grays. Of course, you have the black scroll border. So there's a real lot of versatility and dimension on that one.
Absolutely.
And it does reverse. I'm gonna do a little whoop-de-doo. You reverse it. I'm gonna go, there we go. Sorry, Eddie. I was just making sure you were on your toes back there. So it completely reverses to where the black would be the main color in the center, and then that beautiful kind of light gray would be the scroll design. So that's your first choice.
You know, and I love, Valerie, how you talk about, again, how light it is, because if you do want to transform a room or transform a look or bring this from indoors to outdoors, you know, it's heavy lifting a lot of times with rugs. This is not. I mean, just roll it up, pop it right outside. If you don't have access to being able to wash this with a garden hose outside, maybe it's winter or something like that, stick it in your shower and rinse it off. I mean, that's how clean, that's how easily it cleans off. It's just incredible.
So our next choice is going to be what we're calling the dark natural. So the dark natural is going to be the black with the tan, like a dark kind of cocoa tan accent, and then it reverses to the larger side that you see here, which is the cocoa color, and then the scroll border in the black accent. So that's your secondary color choice. Remember, these are indoor, outdoor, and they do reverse. We're just showing you the reverse side so that you can see both. Then if you want this light color over here to my right, that one's called the light natural. So for me, these are all the earth tones. This is the wicker tones. These are the ones that you see maybe white outdoor furniture, very bright, very natural, and that's gonna have the complements of the lightest tan with the cocoa color or the cocoa color with the light tan border. Remember, it does reverse. So 3 different colored choices, that's your first step. Then your second choice is you decide the size. So the smaller rug that you're seeing there in the center is the one that is the 5x7. That's $45.95. The larger size is gonna be the 7x10. And then we also have it in a round, which I think is really cool. So these are completely reversible. You get it home, you decide. You picked your color, you picked your size, and then when you get home, you get to decide which one you want to display, and you could switch. The scroll design for me is just really universal, whether you're shabby chic, whether you're modern, whether you're, you know, maybe a little more contemporary, and if you get something on it, it's completely stain resistant. All you do is just hose it down. Garden hose, get some water on it, and it's gonna be good to go. This is a one-day only opportunity. So if you love it, if you looked at those high-end magazines, this is the same company that manufactures those high-end designs. And we do have it in the round, which has a 6-foot diameter, which I just like that we give you the rectangles and then we give you the round. We do have a quick
78 inches, so it's a little bit larger than 6 feet. It's like 6 feet, 6 inches, but yeah,
I love it.
It's absolutely
so
beautiful.
A lot of you are really smart shoppers, and right now the 7x10 is the most popular. You're getting the best deal on that one, the biggest discount today. Don't forget, we also have FlexPay. So FlexPay is not layaway. FlexPay means you pay, let's see, hold on, for the 7x10 it would be $23.99. We ship your brand new rug directly to your home. You get a chance to enjoy it, and then you get to pay that off with interest-free payments, which is brilliant, especially because you might want the new barbecue. You might want to get a new, you know, you might gonna get a new picnic set. And I mean, I love that we have over here, and I don't know where Eddie is able to go, but just to be able to see like how good it looks when it is decked out, how pretty it looks when you've got your favorite outdoor furniture. Can you come with me, Michelle? I just want to take like a little seat. I want everybody to sort of see what's in your future. And here's the thing too, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm saying grays and ivories and naturals and tans and browns and like a little pop of blue and a little pop of gold. It all goes.
Everything goes. Absolutely. It's absolutely incredible. Everything goes. Whatever your decor is, whether it's traditional, whether it's modern, whether it's contemporary, whether you're transitional in between, it's absolutely perfect. I mean, this light natural, I mean, there's nothing that's not going to go with it, you know, and then you have the reverse side as well, which is so nice and completely change your look. Just like you said, you can have your spring look, you can have your summer look, then you can have your autumn look if you'd like. You know, you have the blacks, you have the dark natural. I mean, it's just, there's nothing that doesn't go with it. It's any decor.
And personally, these are all so neutral. It's kind of like when you add your pop of color, it's like if you were wearing just like an all ivory outfit or you're wearing jeans and a white tee, that's kind of the same same concept when you get a neutral color rug, and then you add your pops of interest, whether it's reds or yellows or blues or floral arrangements or fun little plates and different things, like, because you don't have to change the rug. The rug is meant to be outdoors. You can also bring it indoors though, right?
Absolutely, it's absolutely perfect indoors. Like I said, I keep one underneath my dining table because I have kids, so it works out perfect. You have kids, you have grandchildren, what have you. All you have to do is wash this clean, rinse it clean, and nothing is going to stain it.
Nothing's gonna stain it, and it's also bleach resistant.
Yes.
So I wanna show you that because we've set up a demo for you. Here's what's happening though right now. Many of you are loving the 7x10, which I think is a fabulous purchase.
Transforms a whole room.
It's in a matter of seconds, right?
An entire room.
So you just choose your color. Remember, they reverse, okay? So you're choosing either the light natural, the dark natural, or the one that we're calling the gray black.
Gray black, yep.
And you choose your size then. We have 2 rectangular sizes, 5x7, 7x10, and then we have this great round, which I think, and the round does reverse as well. So I want to highlight that as well. Now earlier we made a lot of messes, and
and be careful because this really is bleach.
I'm gonna take a step back.
I want you to be really careful.
Disclaimer noted.
Okay, so you can see what color this towel used to be, this blue. This is actual bleach.
Oh gosh.
I am taking, yes, exactly. I am taking the black. Who would do this? No, my God. Nobody would do this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm soaking it right in there.
And it's not changing the color.
And it's not changing the color.
Nothing is happening.
At all. Nothing is changing.
So if I were to use bleach on it, it's obviously not gonna distort it, but wouldn't it kill some germs?
Yeah, absolutely. So you have pet stains, pet accidents, children accidents, you name it. You can disinfect with bleach if you'd like to.
Wow.
Look.
And you're not gonna change the color.
You're not changing the color.
I love that we've showed you sort of a sample of that stitching on the side and the scroll work. This is a completely finished rug.
Absolutely. This is what you see on all of your high-end rugs, all of your high-end materials. That's what's used here. It's just absolutely beautiful with this serging, and it just gives it that finished, complete, elegant look. You know, I know. Let's get away from the bleach.
We are gonna go. You wanna show them the stains again?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna show you the stains again, I think.
So I just need my,
We're gonna show them the rugs again. We'll come back to the stains.
Yeah, we'll come back to the stage because I'm gonna need
one
my
stain,
water bottles.
Okay, now these are outdoors. Do you need to wipe your hands? Are you okay?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm just not gonna touch you.
If bleach doesn't affect it and stains don't affect it, what about the sun?
The sun will not affect it.
So it won't fade?
So it is not going to fade in the sun. It is not going to fade by your pool. It is not going to fade. It is all season. So no matter where you are in the country, no matter what your climate is, no matter what time of year it is, you can keep this outside. It is not going to make a difference with the sun. It is not going to make a difference with the rain, with storms, with snow. You could leave it out all season long and nothing is going to affect it. And what I just love about it, because again, when you're thinking about something that you could just rinse off, you're thinking it's gonna have like a rough feeling maybe. This is fabric. That's what this feels like. This feels like a high-end Berber carpet. I mean, I'm walking on it with my bare feet and it's just so nice underfoot. So if you have a deck, you know, perhaps, or you have pavers that are uneven, or a deck that might be starting to get splintery or something like that, put this down over the top of it, and now you have made this a walkable area. You know, think about all the times when you just, you know, don't want to be out there because it's not comfortable, or your deck might get hot, or something like that. Put this out there, and now you make it, you've just made it walkable and inviting, and you're really bringing those indoors out, which you can literally do with this rug, because it's an indoor rug that withstands anything that you want to put on it outdoors.
I love that. So stains aren't gonna land on it and stay. Bleach isn't gonna affect it. The sun's not gonna fade it. You literally just rinse them and they're good to go. This is indoor and outdoor. So let's say you wanna enjoy it during the summer months outdoor. Okay, and then you want to bring it indoor and put it somewhere, you know, maybe it's a den or a family room area, and you're like, you know what, I want to give this a try. You can do that, right? You would be able to just kind of rinse it off, let it dry, bring it in. And what's so cool, you mentioned just kind of being barefoot.
Yes.
I kept thinking about, you know, when you invite the grandkids over and you're like, no, don't, we have fire ants here. Don't go near that over there, or that's got splinters, or you might get hot. This is also gonna stay cool because you're just gonna be able to sit on it because it is that fabric. So the kids can then, you know, I don't know, play with the dog, or if they wanna sit on the floor and eat, they can absolutely do that. They're not gonna get any itchies or scratchies or anything because it really is that high-end quality material. And you're getting 2 looks in one.
Yes.
I wanna highlight that. If you're sort of flipping through the channel and you're going, well, I don't know. Do I want the gray, do I want the black with the gray accent, or do I want the gray with the black accent? It's all in one.
It is all in one.
Because it reverses. So whichever size you choose, the reverse side of the size is going to be the alternate. So it'll be the lighter shade with the darker accent, or the darker shade, flip, with the lighter accent, and they all have the same design on the border,
yes,
correct?
Absolutely. They all have that beautiful trellis, the scroll design on the outside, every single one of them, which again is perfect for any decor. You know, and one of the things, I have some rental properties at home, and I put these in there. It's so nice to not have to worry about high traffic areas, having people coming in and out. It's absolutely perfect. Who wants to put carpet in rentals? Nobody wants to do that. But this is just a wonderful way to make it just look elegant and finish a space. Anything with high traffic, anything like that, again, you're not going to hurt this rug. You just simply can't.
Absolutely. Can we go over here and look at the round one real quick? You can keep your shoes off if you'd like, or you can put them on, whichever you love.
Keeping my shoes off.
Here's the thing, the round is really actually hard to find, and a lot of times there's a premium on a round because they're just not as common to be able to locate. So we have the option, you can pick either the 5x7 rectangle or the 7x10 rectangle, and those are great. But if maybe you just have a little patio or a little lanai or a smaller space, or you want to
just
divide.
a little nook in your house, inside your house, you know, because again, because these are elegant enough and perfect enough to keep inside your home. A lot of times when you see outdoor rugs, they're not something that you would want to put inside. They're very clearly an outdoor rug. This is not. This is an indoor rug that can withstand anything outdoors.
And so just to show you, so this is the one that we're calling the light natural.
Yes.
So right now, this one has kind of like that more cocoa tan base with the lighter tan accents. Watch, it's completely reversible. Oh, they taped this one down.
Oh, they did.
You guys are not nice to me.
They did tape it down. But we can see it over,
I'm gonna show
over
you
there.
over
The other round one is over there.
You know what? It's never a dull moment on live television when you go to try to flip the rug. I'm gonna show you on this round one just because for the sake of the fact that I wanted to prove to you that the round sizes are also reversible.
Yes.
All right, so here we go.
There it is.
Reversed. Reverse, reverse.
Reverse, reverse.
I've been to too many weddings this season, ladies and gents. Okay, so you can see it's the same finish, it's the same quality, it's the same fabrication, it's that same softness, and then I'm just gonna flip it over and you'll see that the reverse is going to be the lighter base with then the darker accent. And I love, you know, we've been talking about a garden party. This has this beautiful, almost ethereal kind of leaf-like scroll design. It's a nondescript design.
Absolutely, which can go with anything. And I love how you brought it up again to just show that serge detail. Again, it's just completely finished. It's high-end, it's elegant, it's fashion, it's all of these. Indoor and outdoor.
I love it.
It's incredible.
So light natural. You're on the dark natural. So that's gonna have the black and then that kind of like dark tan or dark kind of like almost like like a light espresso color.
It is a light espresso.
Yeah. Or you can pick the one that has the gray and the black. So you pick your size, you pick your color, and then we ship it directly to your door. Take advantage of FlexPay. We give you 30 days to try it out. So if you don't love it, if it doesn't stand up to the weather and the sun, and if you want to bleach it or you want to put some stains on it, it is stain resistant. We give you that window of time to do it. So, you know, it's graduation coming up. You might be having a graduation party, and you know, sometimes we don't have a lot of money to repave or resod or get new furniture. Just get one instant decor piece and it's going to transform everything. Do you want to show everybody the stains one more time?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're going to walk over here.
Because this is the real deal.
It certainly is. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Deal.
Okay, so we just got a bowl of water.
So we have a bowl of water. We have our rug. We still have some barbecue sauce from last time. So I'm going to do mustard this time.
Okay.
How about a little mustard?
Ooh.
Yay. Oh no. I'd be really mad and you wouldn't get invited back to my house again. This is soy sauce.
No way.
Oh, no, no,
Oh my gosh, Michelle.
Yes,
Killing
look
me
at
right
that.
now.
Look at that. Yep. So most of the time, most people would cry. Look at that mess. Okay, watch this. Watch that.
So because it is stain resistant, you're just gonna take your garden hose. And blast out the stain. If you have a stubborn one,
I avoided that in here today. I didn't bring the garden hose in here.
if you do have a little scrub brush, of course a little agitation always helps it get out of there. But I also show the back too, because nothing got through.
Nothing at all.
You can see that it is completely clear. And these will just dry with the sun, right?
Just dry with the sun.
I love
That's it. Just rinse it off. That's it.
So if you've ever desired to have those high-end, gorgeous, catalog-looking outdoors, this is how it is. This is how you bring the indoors out, the outdoors in. You choose your color, you choose your size, and you take advantage of a one-day opportunity. It's really exciting to have Oasis here because they really are the creme de la creme.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this is exciting for us here at HSN as we go into the season where we gather and we have backyard barbecues and we have baby showers and bridal showers and brunches outside.
Everything.
You're gonna be able to kind of host with confidence and enjoy something like this every single day. And I did a little pricing beforehand and I couldn't find a rug of this quality with these designs without a price tag of like $300 to $400.
Not. Absolutely not. I mean, I was actually utterly amazed when I saw the pricing on these because they are so elegant. They are so high-end. They are so high fashion. And you have them, now when you're done with all those wonderful parties that you talked about outside, end of season, guess what? Bring it in if you want to. Bring it in now, bring it in and make it part of your home decor inside. You know, it's just, it's an indoor rug that can last outdoors all season long, all year long, no matter where you are in the country. That's what it does.
I love it. So you choose your color, choose your size. Remember, they are completely reversible, 5x7, 7x10, and the 6-foot round. Great job, Michelle. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I know, so good. All right, Debbie is coming up next. She's always a load and a ball of fun. I think she's still got vacation mode. Don't go anywhere, you guys. She's gonna bring you the fun coming up next.
Join us and a live studio audience for the list this week. It's anniversary time for your favorite designers, including Jean